Now, now it is up.
Okay.
The first thing to do is to call up SONARQUBE.
Okay.
Even though, okay, let me just call it the first thing to do is to call up SONARQUBE.
And how do you do that?
To call up SONARQUBE, you go to Manage Jenkins, Global Configure System.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. This Jenkins does not have, I forgot that this Jenkins does not have the plugins installed.
Yeah, I need all the settings.
Now,
All the settings. Money plugins.
we need SONARQUBE.
Okay.
We need Jakoko.
Mm-hmm.
We need deploy to container. That's what's it called? TOMCAT.
Mm-hmm.
And we need BITBUCKET.
Perfect.
So now go to Manage Jenkins,
Mm-hmm.
Manage Plugins,
Mm-hmm.
Available,
Mm-hmm.
type Jakoko, click it, and install without restart.
Okay.
Once you see everything success, you go back to Manage Plugin again, Available, you say SONARQUBE.
Okay. Right there. Right there.
You say install without restart.
Good.
Once everything has updated, you see success, you go back to Manage Plugin again, go to Available, you say BITBUCKET. This one that has integrate with BITBUCKET.
Okay.
You click it and say install without restart. Once everything says success, you go back to Manage Plugin and go to Available and say deploy to container.
Perfect. Right there.
You install without restart. Once everything is okay, you know now you have installed the things you need.
Right.
But you need to now integrate them.
Okay.
Now you go generally to Manage Jenkins because Maven is the build tool.
Yes.
The original build tool, we are going to global tool configuration. You go down to Maven here.
Mm-hmm.
You add it. You say Maven 3.
What's that red required? What's that?
The name Maven 3.
What's that red required? Red required. What's that?
It's just the name. You say Maven 3.
Okay.
You uncheck this automatic installation. Now,
okay.
Maven is gonna be in /usr/share/Maven. That's where it's going to be in the computer.
Okay, in the lab, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is where it's gonna be. You say save. Now, why it's saying not directly is because on this instance, I have not installed Maven.
Okay.
So let me quickly pick up the command to install Maven and install
Yes.
Maven.
Okay.
So that,
Mobile S time, right?
yeah, let me just quickly pick it up and install Maven so that it won't say that again. I was supposed to install Jenkins and Maven that first time so that
I can't hear you again, sir. My voice is running low.
I said I was supposed to install Jenkins and Maven. So to install Maven, is this command. So let me show you something. If you are
Sir?
seeing this, can you see this?
Yes.
So you will see it is where /usr/share/Maven. Have you seen it? Can you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then we go back to the place. Remember, it was telling us there was nothing there.
The build, right?
The Maven, when we put /usr before, because Maven has not been installed. Don't worry,
Mm.
so now it has been installed. It's no longer showing. So we are done with this. You save it. That is the only thing you are going to do in global tools configuration. Then you come to configure system. Go straight to your SONARQUBE. You see SONARQUBE server.
How did it, sorry, can you go, how did it get here, sir? Sorry.
It seems you are not following what I'm doing. I have to.
How did it get here, sir? Sorry. Manage Jenkins.
Manage Jenkins.
Configure
Configure
system.
system.
Available. Where is available?
You don't need available in this one.
Okay.
You go straight down to your SONARQUBE.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before you now do anything on SONARQUBE, you have to go to your original SONARQUBE, the one you already have. And my SONARQUBE is this. Let me copy the URL for my SONARQUBE. This is the URL for my SONARQUBE.
Mm-hmm.
Now, You go to this A, you click it, you go to my account, you see security, you click it, you generate a token, you type anything you like, you say generate. You copy the token, the key you want to give Jenkins to be able to access your SONARQUBE. Now you come back to your Jenkins, click this environment variable, then add Sonar. You call it anything you like, but I'm going to call my SONARQUBE. Then the port for SONARQUBE, the port for SONARQUBE, you are going to put it here, the
Public
URL.
IP and the 9095, right?
Yeah, but mine is 2050.
95.
Mine is 2050.
Oh, okay.
So I have it here. Then I want to add, but most often a time, if you want to add that code, that the token you generated the first time, it will not allow you. So what you do is, if it doesn't allow you, once you have put the SONARQUBE here, once you have clicked this environment variable for SONARQUBE, written the name, whatever name you like, given the port, come and save. If you save it, you go back to that same place, manage Jenkins, configure system, go back to that same SONARQUBE, that same place you have SONARQUBE. This time, if you add, you will see Jenkins. But the first time, if you try to add it, sometimes it adds, sometimes it doesn't add. So if you try to add it and it doesn't bring this Jenkins out for you, just go ahead and save it and go back to that place again. Then you come and copy the token you have generated. You copy the token, you say add, you add Jenkins. In this place, they have kind, you say secret test. Here, you put the secret test and paste it. You can just describe it anything you like. Anything you like, use add. You come back to this place, you have none. You click A, B.
Sleep don't kill me this night, bro. I don't have to what Go ahead with the video. As soon as it's finished, I watch the video.
So ABC, you say save. Now you have already saved it. Then the next thing you are going to do is have a project you want to build. Remember, but I suppose before this stage, you have already had a project. Even though you don't have, at any point in time, you can just say, okay, let me just set up a project. The project can be A, B, C. I will call it a freestyle project. We'll call it a freestyle project. I will save it. Now, this project, we have to configure this project so that we can build it. We have source code, we have build triggers, we have build environment, we have build, and we have post build actions. Now, when you are going down, you first of all see source code management. The source code management, you say Git, because you are doing with Git and BitBucket. So you go to your BitBucket, get the URL of the BitBucket, that's the repo you have already created. The other day you created a Tivioni repo. So you have you go clone SSH HTTPS, you copy it, come here and paste. Some of the things I'll be doing, you might not be able to see it because I'm using two screens. So, but I'll be saying the things I'm doing. So now, okay, let me Kukuma bring this one into it so that anyone I want to do, you see it. So now, this is it. Now I have to get a credentials. I will try to add Jenkins because I want BitBucket to have interaction with Jenkins. Now, if I add Jenkins, it will ask me what is the username of your BitBucket and what is the username of your BitBucket and what is the password of your BitBucket. So what I have to do right now is to go to my BitBucket, and get a password. Now, this is my BitBucket. I'll just come here to my initials, go to personal setting, go to app password, create app password, say anything I like, ABC. I check all of them, check all of them. Check all of them. Once I check all of them, I create. Then it generates an app password for me. I copy the app password, go back to that Jenkins and put the password. I already know my username in my BitBucket. For you, in case you don't know the username of your BitBucket, what you do is when you come here, you go to repository, click that particular repo you already have, go to your GI, that's the initials, personal setting. You can see username here. Mine is written obviously. So your own will be somewhere here too. So we'll go back to the Jenkins and put it. Then we can just target anything we like. We say A, B, C, D, add. Then we come back to this place and see A, B, C, D. We'll add it. It clears the red stuff. Then we'll go ahead to build trigger. Because we have already installed BitBucket, you will see build when a change is pushed to BitBucket. You tick it. You come back to environment, build environment. Because you have already installed SONARQUBE, you say prepare SONARQUBE scanner environment. Now you come to the build actually. You say build, add build step. You say invoke top level Maven target. You say Maven 3 in the default. The goal will be clean install. Then because you also have SONARQUBE, you say space Sonar column Sonar, so that while it's building, it's calling up SONARQUBE to do the analysis. Then you say advanced. You go back to your BitBucket. You go back to your BitBucket. And pick the POM of the repo. This is my web app. Say POM. You copy this box by the side. Once you copy it, you go back to that Jenkins, paste it here. Then you come down. You are done with this. Then you say post build action. Because you have called up deploy to container, which is TOMCAT, you say deploy while here to container. Then where is it? Is going to be in slash // slash #var. That's where it's going to be. Then you say add container, you add TOMCAT, add container, you're gonna add TOMCAT 8. TOMCAT 8. TOMCAT 8. Now, remember you installed TOMCAT when you were doing what TOMCAT installation. So you say you're now going to add Jenkins 2 to TOMCAT so that Jenkins can have access to your TOMCAT. Now you say add. If you are trying to add, you will see Jenkins and you say Jenkins. When installing TOMCAT, the username was TOMCAT. That's what happened there. And the password was password. So you can name it anything you like, A, B, C, Tom, Then you have add. Then you add it. You came to this point where we have none. Remember, you just said ABC Tom. So add it. Then go and copy the URL of your TOMCAT. Go copy the URL of your TOMCAT, and which is the 90, 80, 90, whatever. You now come back and paste it. Once we are done with this, you save it. We are done, and this work is ready to be built. You are seeing it, it's already successful. The build is successful. So we have already set everything and we've built it and it's successful. But because we are professionals, we don't want something that will be, we don't just want something that will be like, each time we want to build, we'll come and build. We'll come inside this place and build. Each time we want to build, we come inside this place and build. So there is need for us to go to our BITBUCKET and set up WEBHOOK. WEBHOOK. WEBHOOK is anytime anything is pushed to the BITBUCKET, automatically it triggers a build in Jenkins. So I come back to this place. I click the repository. Then I say repository setting. By the side, you are gonna see WEBHOOK. Look at WEBHOOK here. You click WEBHOOK. You add WEBHOOK. You put the title. You put the URL of your Jenkins, including, after putting the URL of your Jenkins, you can now say BITBUCKET slash, okay, you say BITBUCKET hook slash, because okay, let me put the URL of this Jenkins now. The URL is this. I'm just trying to be as fast as possible right now because it's almost time. Just have less than 5 minutes for this particular thing. So I have BITBUCKET -hook slash. Then I tick skip certification. This one is already ticked. This one is already ticked. I say save. Now, because initially I had the first one I did, so I also have this one too. So now what it means is that if it stops, that means we can continue next time. What it means is that I can come to this my folder, that initial Malachi folder you opened the other day, and say git bash here. Git bash here. Then I have to enter the repo. Then from this repo, I can call up VS Code. You will see VS Code is already called up. Then I can make my changes from here. Instead of going to change on BITBUCKET, I will make my changes from here. I will say, hello world, good morning. Let me just add good morning to this. Then I'll go to save. I'll go to save. It's saving already. It's saving already. Just wish it can be able to just finish up within this shortest time. It's saving already. Then I can commit it. Anything I like. Okay, let me. It seems it didn't save. Let me say hello world. Good morning, my people. Then I will save. Once it comes up to this place with a blue sub showing like something like 1, you will know it has saved. You see, it's already 1 now. It means there is a new save. Now I can commit it. I can write anything I like. FFF. I can click the good. It says yes. I can now say yes. Then it reads. You see the blue line going, telling you something is trying to commit, just like it's loading. I just have 2 minutes to round off. Loading is loading. You see it's loading. You see it's loading. You will see it's loading. Once it finishes, it's gonna bring you something that will tell you push. And if you push it, if you refresh, okay. Meanwhile, let me show you my TOMCAT. At this point, you can see hello world. This is dossier. I don't think the good morning is there. Good morning, my people is there. So let's continue. It's still loading. Now you will see these synchronized changes Once you see this synchronized changes, that means it's ready to push. So you see it's no longer loading, so push. Okay. It will synchronize. It will synchronize. Even if it cuts now, our expectation is that once it's done, if you refresh your TOMCAT, the new change will be seen without you doing anything in BITBUCKET. So if it's able to finish up before 1 minute and we refresh it, fine. But if it's not able to finish up, then just know that our expectation is that once it completely refreshes, like it completes the pushing, you see it's loading. It's loading. Once it completes the loading, if you refresh your TOMCAT server, the TOMCAT server, have you seen it now? You can now see hello world, good morning, my people. We didn't do anything in BITBUCKET. We just did a change in VS Code and it appears straight on the web because we had a webhook. It hooks it from your VS from the BITBUCKET and pushes straight to